Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. Hey, everybody. Hey, you guys.
We have our first guest in a while. Please welcome Anthony DeVito, everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're hardcore fans, they've heard of him.
That's
For
true.
sure, yeah.
Yes.
He's been on.
All our fans we stole from him.
Oh, yeah. He siphoned them off.
They haven't been fleeced. They can go wherever they'd like.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
But I'm sure that
there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, there's a lot of crossover. I mean, I'm sure there's some that I'm not might be new to me.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some rad dude casts that wrote me off pretty quick.
Why? No, they would never.
I
don't think any Rad Dudecast fans would write you guys off.
No, of
fair.
course not. They're rad. We're rad.
We should open with you walked in.
Yeah, we got a big incident to open up with.
Immediately, Andrew and I have been friends for a long time. I thought long enough where we were a team.
We are a team.
So Anthony walks in and you go, sorry, it probably smells like Steve's farts in here.
Well, you gotta back up even further.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fair.
So I'm running like 10 minutes late, and I know normally I don't think I would say anything, but
it's us.
But I know you guys, I was like, I need to tell them so they both don't freak out.
Yeah.
So I was
we were tense.
Yeah, I would imagine. So I let you guys know, and then
appreciate it.
So I got here and I texted, "I'm here."
Yeah.
Andrew opens the door, immediately jumps. He's immediately startled,
surprised that you're here.
I gave him a heads up with a text. He's immediately startled, and then goes, okay, like almost to a point where like you were like, oh, I don't know if you know how to work the door. So generous, so gracious.
Well, yeah, it's an interesting entrance here. You open the door and it's just the wall. So I'm like, hey,
this isn't your ordinary door. These aren't your standard handles. I don't want you to throw up.
There's a lot of directions here.
Anthony, famous for when he gets to a wall not knowing what to do.
I'll bounce right into that thing like a video game character. I'll just be going and going and going if you give me no direction.
You mean your legs are moving and you're just attached to the wall?
It's like Lara Croft.
GTA.
Yeah. So then we're walking in, and he goes, it's to the right. As if, once again, like I would just aimlessly walk through doors.
Yeah.
And then
the first door is the bathroom. Like you would go in there and go, wow, what a weird studio.
This seems like it. I don't see Steven. I see a bathtub and a mirror. So this must be it.
Could be one of those speakeasy podcast studios.
Just go through here.
You flush in the door.
Exactly.
If I know you guys.
Yeah. If you spin the toilet paper the other way, a door opens up.
Pretty cool environment.
Yeah. We're big speakeasy boys.
Yeah. So then I walk in and immediately he goes, it smells like Steven's farts. He's been farting the whole time. I smelled nothing.
I know Steve was upset, but I walk in, it did smell, but now I'm thinking that might just be the smell of my apartment. But I wanted to let you know that it wasn't the smell of my apartment, so I threw Steve under the bus because everyone farts.
Your co-host.
Everyone farts.
Steve under the bus for me.
Yeah,
another guy and are friends with. I could see if it was like some person you're very nervous around. I know
he only records with us once every 2 years.
I know. I see you all the time. I saw you twice this week. All right. Sorry, Anthony. Let's just switch mics. I'm sorry.
He wasn't listening to anything we just said.
I'm sorry. I got to hold this mic in a special way.
Okay, that's fine.
But you can move that one all around.
Okay, great.
All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me check back in here. So I'd rather.
When did you tune out? Be honest with us.
No, I was half listening, half panicking that the mic was like crackling.
I get it.
But so farts, they go away with the person. If the house smells like farts, that's permanent. I'm just telling everyone.
No, you can fix that.
Yeah, but you'd have to fumigate.
You got to take out the drywall.
I don't want him to think I live in a house
Steven
of farts.
knows nothing about construction. Chavone knows all about it. What a fart will do to the paint.
We got the Italian nice names. It's in our DNA. You got to rebuild a whole house if it smells like farts. I mean, that's what I would.
Hey, tear that sucker down in most cases. Yeah, absolutely. You got to go in there. You got to get a whole team. You got a special team.
You sound like a contractor that's trying to rip me off.
Yeah. What you got here?
Rip one off.
This is. They smell the walls. They go, oh no.
They got a detector and it beeps.
Yeah. They go, when is your lease up? Because you might want to think getting out of here.
Yeah. Or quit dairy. One of those things.
Do you know almond milk? It comes from the almonds. I don't know the process. Somehow they extract it.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God. Oh my God! I got to settle down here.
Yeah, compose yourself,
got,
Siobhan.
we
Don't
got
let
a
yourself
seltzer.
get too off the
We got a
rails.
seltzer
Thank
for
you
you
very
too.
much, guys. Very nice of you.
We got
got-
beer too. Do you want a beer or something?
I think I'm okay.
Okay,
you
all
guys
right.
are just are comfortable and fun enough.
Yeah.
All right, all
thank
right.
you.
And
Wow.
enough sounded like
That was
I
nice.
was
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
diss, but it was not. No, you guys
No.
are so fun. And I like being around people who I know are much more nervous than I am because I get so much more comfortable. So I need nothing from you.
That's true. That's the only time I feel like a old wise man. Like
Yeah.
I'll fix all your issues is when it's someone younger and more nervous.
Oh yeah.
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 Then you're like a guru.
Yes.
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 I'm a talking willow tree.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm Rafiki. I get the stick.
Yeah. I'm a figment of their imagination.
Yeah.
I'm Bagger Vance.
Yeah. When they turn like Batman, I disappear. They go to
Yep.
say something to me, and I'm gone.
Yeah, but really, I'm just like I'm like 20 feet away.
Yeah. I'm
Talking
farting
to
at
another
Andrew's place.
Yeah, asking for directions from someone older than me.
I also texted you like how to get here. Like you don't live in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I love that too. So conscientious.
It was
Yeah.
like just a subtle reminder. Hey, by the way, 3:00. The bus goes here.
Yeah.
You
mentioned the
forgot the
fucking
bus.
He brought up the bus. I
bus
live
line.
a 10-minute walk from here, and he goes, "You can take the Q69." I guarantee too. He was like, "I don't like. I won't send a link. I won't send a link." But there had to be hesitation there, at least.
There's also an ulterior bus line, but I was like, I'll just give him the one. You can take that one. I mean, he wants to take the express. He knows what that one is.
You guys are the best.
Wow, that's amazing. I will say, Andrew, Joe Liston, and I, we were walking back from Starbucks, and we got cookies,
Yeah.
and we were all gonna sit in the back of our apartment. And I gotta go into my apartment real quick, and I was holding the cookies. I go, I'll be right out. And Andrew goes, "You're gonna bring the cookies out, right?"
You got to bring it back, right?
He thought I was just gonna put them in my place and come.
I would love to hear the thoughts that are in your head that you don't vocalize. The worry that's in your head that you're like, I can't even say this.
Yeah.
Well,
Your drafts folder of worry. I would love to see so badly.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I feel like it would be so endearing.
I had to buy an extra like hard drive to fit all of them in.
Yeah, I would love. Or do you keep them and do you go? I can't
That's
even say
funny.
this on the podcast or for anyone. Or are there ones you even keep from your therapist?
Well, I know if he came out without the cookies, I wouldn't have the will to be like, "Hey, can you go back in?" I just have
There's
to
no
live
way
without the
you-
cookies. I
You're
just have to
telling
be
me you wouldn't have
cookieless.
brought it up?
No, I'd be like, not at first. I mean, maybe. Maybe
How
later.
would you roundabout? Yeah, how would you roundabout maybe
Yeah,
get into it?
I'd be like, all right, that's been a good hang. I'm gonna go home. By the way, Steve, is there cookies? Did you eat
My
them?
home
Actually,
where I
believe
have
that.
cookies, but there weren't any here.
I'm gonna
so-
go home and drink some milk with with nothing that accompanies it.
Yeah, he dunks his hand and he goes, "Oh, there was a cookie that was supposed to be in
He
there."
sends me a picture of his
Not
wet
my
milk
warm fingers.
I'm just gonna eat a cookie, which is just a saucer of ice cream. It's just the middle,
Oh,
the middle
man.
part.
So intrigued by what your drafts folder, like I said, would look like.
It's getting a little better. It used to be so many drafts at once. I'd just be catatonic, where I wouldn't even be able to speak. It'd just be so many thoughts happening.
I
Where
have
the
seen
Three
you-
Stooges.
I have seen you blink so. I've seen you blink in such a a violent way that I'm like, I wonder what that thought was.
That was him. That's him deleting. Each blank is a delete.
yeah. What did you just get rid of? That's so meaningless. But I know to you it's not. So it is. But man,
I usually blink a lot when I get frustrated or angry because each blink is like, okay, I'm not gonna.
you're not gonna do anything about it.
Right, I'm not
there
gonna do
has
anything
been,
about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to also freak,
Right,
at somebody
totally.
for
I
being
understand
angry.
that.
So it's just the refresher or something that it's like a windshield wiper of anger.
Right.
Each blink.
It's all gone.
Yeah,
and I'm sure it's all gone, Andrew.
Yeah, right. No, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, it's like a phantom
It's
file.
like in your elbow at that point, somewhere in your body.
Yeah, right.
It's just unlocated.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a tuber. It's just gonna be. It's gonna look like a blinking eye coming out of me. But yeah, so that's usually what it is when I get frustrated or confused. Because I remember what was the time when I saw you blinking a lot, or what was I blinking a lot?
It was at there was a show that I think Liz and I were both doing.
Oh yeah,
where you walked in blinking, like big blinks, and I knew I was like something is up with Andrew tonight.
He was going through his different hellos.
Yeah.
No, not that one, not this one.
And I know why I started blinking, because I didn't expect there to be a hallway there.
Yes,
so,
that's what it was.
Yeah, there was a hallway there that looks like the hallway here, and I just saw a wall. I didn't know what to do. I just started blinking.
I watched Andrew see a wall that wasn't supposed to be there in his head and get completely disintegrated, just in pieces as a person. I thought he was going to go back home.
I almost did.
Where was this?
What was it, Yard Bar or something?
Yeah, it was
like
a bar. It was a bar show in the
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Midtown.
doing that show tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Get
hallway.
ready for that wall.
Get ready for that wall's
Yeah.
coming. And it was a show.
You'll know.
Yeah. And it was amongst your brethren. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this
right.
wasn't like it was like strangers. It was like
So he was
me,
around
Liz,
people he could
Isabel.
ask for help.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
right.
course, if he needed it, or people that just implicitly understand him, but completely panicked at that moment.
Panicked at that wall.
So funny.
Because I thought I'd walk down the stairs and there'd be a showroom there, and I
Right.
walked downstairs. It's just a brick wall. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?"
Yep, he almost threw up right on the spot. It was
He's doing stand up to the wall. Hey, everybody.
so charming to watch.
And I don't even think I noticed you. I think I was just
No.
focused on the fact that I thought I'd expect this wall, and then
No.
that you could either go left or right, and I picked right, and then there was
It
no
was wrong.
It was wrong.
It was wrong. There were bathrooms, and then from there he went right into the showroom.
I went from
Just
the
past his friends. Didn't say hello to them. Blinked at the wall. Went right. There were bathrooms. Speedily walked into the showroom, and everyone was like, "Is Andrew on drugs?"
It looks like you're like a video game designer just testing the level to see, all right,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
go
right.
down this, you
Yes.
can interact with this.
Yeah, very much like a guy who created Westworld who was walking around while the robots were asleep.
right.
Oh, man.
So funny.
At that point, it was panic mode because I realized you and Sarah just saw me go to the bathroom and run out, and I'm like, "It's done. I gotta cut my losses and just run away. It's gonna get worse from here."
Well, that was the best. It almost felt like you were too good. Like I was like, "Oh, Andrew must be doing very well." Like he was like, you didn't even say hi to your friends.
No, no.
Walked right by them, and I was like, "Wow, Andrew really is. He's hitting some big numbers on reels, I guess."
No, it was just sirens in my head.
Of course.
It was, yeah, World War II
So funny.
bomb shelter sounds.
Oh man, it was great. I really I loved it because it's so transparent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where it's like, oh, there's so much anxiety running through me. No,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I actually admire
does.
the honesty.
It
of it.
courses through my
Yeah,
veins.
it's so much that it can't be contained in a way that like it manifests itself in a way that's like, oh, that guy's hiding nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like ever see Comedian with Seinfeld? He says Orny Adams is the science fair plastic man of comedy because he just speaks things no one wants to say out loud.
Right.
That are all pretty mean and horrible, but
Sure.
But I'm not. Yeah, that's anxiety, but that's just the nervous system is the see-through.
Yeah.
You don't even see organs; it's just nerves and a
no,
brain.
it's just pure.
It's a brain on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Your X-ray is a lot
it's-
more different than everyone else's.
Yeah, that would be so funny if they did do an X-ray and they went, "He's got this extra bone that
Yeah.
we don't know about," and you're just the first of your kind.
Hey, we looked at your MRI and it was just a scared emoji face.
Oh,
But yeah, no, I find it to be very. I don't know. I'm trying to positive isn't the right word, but I find it to be very endearing. And it
could be refreshing. You know, most people.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
know, take their anxiety out on waitresses and
Yeah.
whoever
Yeah.
Co-hosts.
flight attendants. Oh, co-hosts. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's farts in the air.
But you just have to get to somewhere. You have to get to some place of solitude for a second.
I
to
think you play
charge
tag
back up.
with anxiety. You're like, now it's yours.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we got a lot to get into. A lot happened,
Sure.
Since the last episode when you were on, pandemic. I don't know, some other stuff. But but I gotta say, last episode you were promoting your one-man show.
Oh, sure.
Is that still happening? Is this the album? What's going on?
Oh yeah, they're both still happening.
Okay,
but it is funny. I
don't know.
am going on like all these podcasts to promote the stand-up.
Yes.
So I have this stand-up special that's coming out May 26th called Brain Noise on YouTube.
Yeah.
But then I started talking about the one-man show and my dad, and then people are like, "Well, that's very compelling."
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing about that? And I'm like, "No, it's just a bunch of jokes." And
it's very silly.
yeah. So
That's crazy. You have
so
an
those
album.
are two different things.
Well,
yeah.
the album is out.
No, the album is not.
The album's not
The
out?
album is not out because of like a lawsuit issue.
Oh,
that
my
is-
God.
That is I can't
No.
really speak of, but like yeah, that's it. So the album is not out because of that.
Wow.
But the special is coming out because
Right.
that's something I did independently of the record label.
Oh my
Yes.
God,
So
wow.
yeah, and it's not no knock on the record label. It's
No, of
between the
course.
record label and
Other-
another
and- yes.
corporation. So there's
Whoa.
things that are just completely out of my hands.
This is like 80s hair metal drama, you know? Like
Very much so,
They all
yeah.
got screwed with those contracts. And,
Oh, I don't even know about this.
oh, okay. Well, that's about it. I mean, that's I'll send you some Wikipedia later.
Yeah. Send me some
Yeah,
links for
yeah.
God's
Send
sake.
you some links.
I don't expound upon it.
I didn't even think that still happened because there's no physical media anymore.
Yeah, so it's like it's like very boring law stuff that like is just well outside of me. That was just unfortunate. That sort of like happened basically the week that my album was coming out.
No.
Man,
That had to be postponed, till I don't know when. But the special is coming out.
Yes.
And that's just
and
that's
it's free.
Yeah, free on
So everyone
YouTube.
can check it out May
Mhm.
26th.
Are you
on
going to do a
YouTube.
live premiere with the chat and all
Yeah,
that?
I think I'm
nice.
going to do that. I was thinking of
Make
going.
sure you do it right. I messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve didn't
What
tell
do you mean?
anybody.
If well, no, I set the wrong time, and if you got to make sure you set the right time because once that time hits, you cannot cancel it.
Really?
Yes. So like, let's say you
oh.
set it. Here's what happened to me. I set
Yeah.
it. I accidentally set it for midnight,
Yeah.
which was not the plan, and then I didn't notice until 12:01 or something. Already playing.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that it is the exact time that you want when you start advertising it, because it will air at that time.
Oh man. So did the premiere happen?
The
You didn't
premiere
even know it
happened. There was 5 people in there,
and you weren't in there.
I was in. I found out, and I'm like, "Hey guys,
Oh
I'm a little
no. Oh man.
late." Yeah. So but that's fine. But yeah, make sure that save yourself that trouble.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good thing to know. But people
Yeah.
are watching.
People still watch it
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
It doesn't matter too much, but just good for advertising.
And
Yeah.
they're a lot of fun. You can get paid through the chat. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I have to get that. I think you need like 1,000. That's where I'm at right now. Is you need
Okay.
1,000 subscribers to be in the YouTube partnership program
Oh.
to have access to I think they're called super chats
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ads and stuff. So that's why if anybody out there is listening,
right.
just subscribe, even if whatever, just subscribe so I can get to there.
All
And
right.
that's really it.
Well, the Panickers will get on there, and I'll subscribe too.
Yeah,
and
me as well.
Yeah.
How many do you need now?
I think I need 450. It's
Oh, okay.
something. It's a kind of an uphill battle, but I got some time, and I'm really unabashedly, without pride, just pleading with people to do this.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
get it, man. Also, do you do the YouTube Shorts?
Yeah. Oh, mine are terrible.
Oh, really?
I get 50 views. 50 would. I would. Oh my god. Man.
But your clips are so good.
Yeah, and you're so funny.
Yeah. Those are very nice things to say. But I have a new strategy. I think I'm going to lean into the YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be comedian hates his mom.
Okay, yeah,
just
yeah.
because it's
Comedian reacts to
Yeah.
Tucker
Comedian
Carlson.
takes down Baghdad. Comedian sides with Saddam.
Yeah.
Just lean into that YouTube character because then it's fun. But
Yeah.
if you're doing it half in, I feel like you're oh my God, I can't stand myself that I'm doing it this way.
Right.
But I think if you're in on the joke, then it
Yeah.
becomes a good time. So I'm going to
Okay.
adopt that strategy for shorts and see if I can get a couple more
funny.
views. 'Cause
Are
my
you-
shorts views are nothing.
Are you taking the joke that you post and finding the most offensive title for it that relates?
Yes, I think I'm going to
That's
try
amazing.
to do that.
All right.
Because on Instagram and
Yeah.
TikTok, it seems kind of normal works.
Yeah.
But I'm going to adopt a whole new persona for YouTube
I think
Shorts.
that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah.
React to Faces of Death. Just a beheading and you going, oh, look at that.
Man.
Oh, that's a sharp knife.
Oh man. But I'll do the premiere and the whole thing, and see what happens.
Well, I'll take a look at your shorts and your pants, but no, because I'll see what hashtags you're using, because I'm getting views.
You sure you want his help?
Yeah,
I'm getting views on my.
Shamon's the king, man. He's the king of the internet.
I'm getting views on my shorts. I don't even know how. There's YouTube shorts.
People love you.
Yeah,
I get. But
you're very funny. You're beloved.
Well, yes, the internet. Yeah, they're. It's all I have, everybody.
And also, I think people are scared for you.
Yeah, they
people
should be.
go, let me help this guy.
Yeah,
we don't want to see what happens.
He's very funny, but let me just throw a like his way, because I don't. When he blinks, it goes dark in there.
Yeah, let's get this guy some meds. Let's throw him some bones, but. No, but I'll take. Maybe there's some hashtags you can add or something, because I'm getting views on the shorts. I don't even know how. I'll look at your thing.
Yeah,
and I'll look at Steve's too. I don't know.
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want you anywhere near my YouTube program.
Yeah. You just went in a circle and said the same thing twice. I think I'll be okay.
Well, yeah. It's weird. It's called shorts. It's like check out the YouTube Speedo. It's like I hate talking about shorts because it seems so sexual.
Just the word shorts seems sexual to you.
Yeah.
Man, you're living great.
Yeah.
How horny are you?
No wonder he's blinking so much.
If you can't say shorts without an erection, Siobhan, my man.
Doesn't it sound weird?
You're like a 14-year-old.
Take a look at your shorts. Pull them down. Pull them up.
Nobody's saying that. It's great. It's great,
no one's
man.
saying it. Okay.
You got some kind of sexual energy going on.
Well, I got a lot of energy, yeah, mostly in the eyes, but they're blinking. That's why I'm so thirsty.
We don't think you're that thirsty. You're talking about shorts. Man, different thirsty.
You're a great time, man.
Oh my God! All right, well, so sorry for going back to this, but is your one-man show going to be released on a separate YouTube, or what's going on with that?
Oh, I don't know yet. So I'm going to go to Edinburgh with it.
Oh, cool.
And then
okay.
just tune it up from there, and then just kind of see what happens afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's in a position after that where super optimistic. I would do like an off-Broadway run of the thing, but probably won't happen. I mean, maybe. I'm just, I'm not like, I'm just trying not to get my hopes up that way. But hopefully it's in good enough shape where I could shoot something pretty soon after Edinburgh. But it all depends on how sort of the way I feel about it at the end of that run.
That's so cool, man.
Is this your first Edinburgh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's amazing. For people that don't know, that's a festival that's the entire month of August.
Just about, yeah.
In Edinburgh, Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it happens every year. It's huge.
And you can run your hour like multiple times a day, right?
Every day,
or something. I heard people go there and go nuts. Like they come back insane from running the same hour so many times.
They're like you with the word shorts.
Just stuck on it.
I could have sat on some gum with the shorts. I mean,
yeah. So the idea is that I'll run it because I can do it sparingly here, but but because I started taking. I love it, man. I love it.
Sometimes it's like he's on another show.
I love it, man. This is just a man having a great time and having a breakdown at the same time. Always.
Really.
Oh my God, that's why we don't usually have guests. That's why I get all worked up. My armpits start sweating.
Yeah, we book him and then he's surprised they're at the door.
Oh man,
he maps their travel out even though they live 3 blocks away.
Yeah, God, I don't know if you've heard of the Q69, but why don't I just come over? I'll walk you there.
We'll fly in.
Yeah, I'll feel better if I call you an Uber.
Yeah, right. I'll send a car
from your apartment.
Just me outside holding a sign with your name on it.
I couldn't trust Uber. I'm here.
That's amazing.
I rented a car for this.
I couldn't sleep last night. I gotta make sure you get here.
I slept here.
I slept in the car.
I rented a car, took it to the mechanic because I didn't trust what budget's got going on.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
So
my
funny.
God.
But yeah, so it'll be fun because I haven't really done it too often here. I probably try to do it like once a month, whatever it is. But doing it on the road a little bit, but realizing as I'm doing the show more that like the parts that are supposed to be funny aren't funny enough. So I've
Sure.
started taking those parts out and doing it, just at stand-up sets. But I was hesitant to that before just because it was like the rhythm is it's a little less punchy, but I wanted to get punchy enough where it's like, I feel confident while I'm telling this story that like this part is stand-up funny.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like kind of just finagling it a little bit with the wording to be like, oh, this works for a crowd at a club, but then I can like just move some words in the setup along where it makes more sense in the one-man show.
Awesome.
Wow.
So do you do your reveal in your stand-up now?
No,
Okay.
it's kind of stories. I mean, I'll talk about it, but like.
Do you want to talk about? Because I have
Sure.
a topic. Is we had you on to promote it, and then I went to see it the next day, and you had that reveal, and I was like, "Why didn't he tell me?"
No, I didn't know. No, man, I didn't know.
Like he betrayed you?
Yeah.
I was sitting there, like, "Oh my god, you tell me." That's what I was thinking the whole time.
No, man. No, I probably was just because it becomes a larger conversation, which I'm very happy to have here.
I got
But
it. We don't have to
We
talk
just
about
did like a mic at QED, right? Or like a show.
No, you and me, we all did the podcast at QED. We were doing it, I thought, to promote the one-man show.
We just had him
What?
on. We didn't promote the show at all.
I think I was just on. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I remember, obviously, I had a great time with you guys doing the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't remember everything that we talked about.
I don't believe we talked about the show.
No,
I'm almost positive at all.
Okay, maybe we didn't talk about the show at all, but you promoted it on there. You said, check it out. So I was like, I'll go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so no, that was in the very, like, the beginning stages of it where I wasn't, like, I didn't know. I didn't know if revealing it, like, prior would ruin things for people.
Yes.
But over time I learned, like, I have to say it so people come to the show.
Oh, okay.
Because
All right.
otherwise they're like, why would I go and watch this thing? But when I say, like, my dad was a made man in a crime family, they're like, I have to see what that is.
Yeah, it's
So-
a good sell.
So so that's why I started saying. But in the show itself, I'm tinkering with leaving it to the latter of the show and seeing kind of how that works.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is cool. All right. Well, everybody, his dad was a made man. I don't know. I just said it.
Was all this entire episode just to get him to say that? Because
No. I thought it was a funny story that related to him in the last episode.
I thought it was very funny that you thought it was about you.
yeah.
He
stands up.
Why
in
he
your show,
betrayed
"You son
me?
of a bitch."
Yeah. How dare you? I thought we were friends, Anthony.
I had you on my podcast, for God's
That's
sake.
so funny, man. No, I just didn't know at the time whether it was advantageous for me to reveal it or not reveal it.
Well, it was a big surprise when I watched it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good. It was great.
Oh,
the whole
thanks,
thing
man.
was great, and I mean, it just was before the pandemic. That was literally the last show I saw. And
Oh
then
my
the
God!
world
So
shut
that
down.
was a long time ago. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
The show's changed like drastically from there, and continues to kind of change every time I do it. But
Yeah, it's cool.
it's been interesting just because, like, from a comedic standpoint, I think you guys are pretty similar in the way that, like, if you don't have a punchline every second, you're freaking out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Or if the punchline, maybe the audience, doesn't know you meant to have one.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then that makes you freak out even more.
Absolutely. Oh God, yeah, no. Because I'm always like, after a punchline, internally I smile. You know what I
of
mean?
course.
So I'm like prepared for that interaction, that subtle interaction with the crowd.
Right.
So when it doesn't, they don't notice it. But when that doesn't happen, I do a little jolt, but there was
Yes.
no noise there.
Right,
So it's like
right.
my rhythm is completely off at
Yes.
that moment.
Of course.
So it's been challenging to kind of work through that, but now I'm at a place where I'm like trying to make it tighter and funnier in the parts that like I feel are supposed to be. Also, for me to get excited to say it,
Yes.
because like I'm not like a theater performer, where
Me
I'm like, right.
Me neither. I'm the more of the under the theater phantom.
You're in the cafe that the union workers have lunch in.
Yeah, they're like, he doesn't even work here.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this guy is here.
They only see you when the lights are off.
They're like, I think he used to work here, but maybe he died. I don't know.
You actually,
he might be a. That's so funny. They go, that guy might be a ghost.
yeah. You actually make the same noise as a ghost when you're anxious. You go, oh.
Yeah, man. So, what were we saying? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say Edinburgh.
Oh,
you probably are gonna clean up there because I think.
The battery went out, and as you change the battery, Andrew goes, that was like John Wick.
Yeah.
Because you dropped the battery out, it feels like a clip.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot.
It's empty.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying the pace of it.
Oh,
was like, this was so heart stopping.
Well, that
it
too,
was
yeah.
like the movie John Wick.
It was like the
Yeah.
entire movie in 1 second.
Oh man.
Oh man. Well, I think you're gonna do well in Edinburgh because I don't think there's a lot of made men comedians or sons of them or.
Well, he's not one.
Well, the son of one.
Right.
That's like
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You just worded it like he's also in the.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I'd imagine people know that I'm not. I don't think anybody out there would be like, and another thing.
I'm just worried about
yeah.
him thinking that.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
want you to feel betrayed again.
Well, that's a good idea. Good point. Yeah, but I mean, in England, I mean, I don't know. That's like in England, I feel like they'd be into that because they don't even have Italians there. I don't think.
Oh yeah, that'll be foreign to them. Yeah,
That'll be like crazy to them.
I think Italy's over there, but
yeah. They're closer to it. But.
It's closer, yeah. But
no, yeah, that's what everyone's sort of saying is that there's going to be like, I think people like right away. I don't know. I guess like people are fascinated with the idea of like. Italian crime culture, like in general.
100%.
So then I think that seems to be like a good entryway into the story where people are like, oh, I don't know that I've, maybe you hear this story, but I don't ever heard the story from like the son of one who's a comedian. I mean, my dad died when I was 7 months old, but that perspective seems to be unique. And then like, the bulk of the story I'm trying to really tell from my mom's perspective. So like it feels
that's great.
different from like I guess the stories about it that we're used to of like, obviously my dad's story is heavily involved in here, but like I kind of wanted it to be like, okay, this is like what a woman goes through who's married to a made man. Because that's also all, I mean, that's it's her story and that's all I know. I don't have his.
My grandfather's family was also involved with the Black Hand.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And
should have watched that.
Yeah. And they were. Is it the same Black Hand that killed that one? It was either a bishop or it was a religious. I don't think it was a pope, but they would stage meetings in my grandfather's family's like convenience store. Above it, they would have meetings, and then one time they were having a meeting there, and the cops were coming. So they put all their guns in the oven and
heat them up.
Yeah.
And then they started shooting. The grandmother. So my great grandmother put a pot on top of the stove and was just stirring.
Oh yeah,
a pot when the cops came in, and they never had her move, and she was just blocking off where all the guns were.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. The cops open the oven. They're like, "This is weird bread."
Yeah, a lot of.
Like, it smells a lot like gun in here.
Yeah, and then Andrew's great grandfather went, "Oh, that's Stephen's great grandfather's farts." That's what that is.
Those aren't guns. Those are just he just ate a lot of
funny.
He ate a lot of bologna earlier.
There's just a bunch of guys that are like, "Yeah, cooking sucks."
Yeah, look at what it did to that guy. He's got a bullet in his head.
That's the last guy that ate her meatballs.
Oh my God,
man.
No, yeah,
really funny.
They, my mom will tell me like little stories like that where, because people will always be like, "Oh, do you think your dad would like, well, your dad, you're a comedian, he better be ashamed of you." But my mom tells me this story where she'll just offhandedly say these things, right? She was like, she just got something out of the kitchen cabinet, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, your dad, he used to have this like fake wall in the cabinet to hide all his like contraband, and he would always joke around that the carpenter's not around anymore." Whoa! And I was like, "Oh, so he liked jokes." Like,
that's great.
Sensibility was different, but sure.
Well, you gotta have the humor when you're there, because I don't know how I couldn't stand it. I don't know, knowing that there's a gun in my fridge or whatever. I'd be pooping my pants all the time at IBS.
There's two wise guys in your family.
What's that?
Man.
Wise guys.
Uh-huh.
You know what that means?
What do you mean in my family? What do you mean?
No, there's two wise guys in his family.
Okay.
A comedian and a...
I get play on words.
Yeah.
Play on words.
You know.
I don't know. That was something for farts or something.
It's a guy in his fart brain.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry about the farts. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. What's the timestamp on that? How long did it take into the
sorry about the
episode for you to realize?
You guys got to do like Robert Kelly's podcast. You know what I mean?
You
got to do, the two of you guys on a podcast that is so nothing like you guys would be the best.
It was fun. Yeah. I think we both have done it separately, but not together.
No, you got to do it together. Yeah. You got to give them the full whatever this is and watch him just be so perplexed by all.
It's truly an old married couple. He's like,
it's great.
She keeps farting and
things had to be stopped. What did you mean by that? Oh, I see.
Yeah,
it was great. The whole thing. It was like a sitcom.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh man. Well, we want to talk about that. We did that show on Saturday, and I cursed in one of my jokes.
God, I couldn't believe it.
And I haven't done that in a while. And I got so hyped from the adrenaline from cursing on stage that I came into the green room and was like, hey, assholes. I couldn't stop cursing.
Yeah. I watched him on stage. And,
you should do
and
that.
I'm like, I've never seen him curse. And then you could tell, like he said, he just started cursing and jokes. He didn't need to curse. It made no sense. He was like, so I was at the bitchin' drive-thru, and I was like, listen up, bastards. It made no sense. Like the one that he did that got a laugh made sense, and then after that, it made zero sense. Then he comes in the green room, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I've never seen you curse before. That was
so
crazy."
funny. You made it sound like it's a TBS movie where they tried to take the curses out.
Truly,
like that level of just like it seems so unnecessary.
These monkey funkin'.
These monkey funkin' flip flops.
Flip flaps.
It truly felt like that. It was crazy.
These gosh dim lights.
It is so funny, I will say, those movies, when they do that and then the next line is like a very serious line that doesn't have a curse, because they'll be like, I'm so pancake mad at this. And then they'll be like, I'll never get my wife back. She's just so dead now. You're like, wow, that's your vocabulary, huh? To describe that moment. Interesting.
Yeah. I think I was watching a mob movie that was playing on Fox, and the guy goes, Did you fink her? And I was like, fink? I had to go to the
Right, they're talking about a woman with a hole in her head. It's like, I didn't think a boss, I swear.
I had to go to the dictionary. Fink. I don't even think it's in there.
Oh man.
Well, they probably do that. They go, I don't know. They probably say words like this. They don't even know.
Listen up, you shoot for brains.
Oh man.
Wow. I'm getting high off the laughing too much in a row.
It's good. Yeah. It feels good. All right. I think I'm finally geared in now. I'm good to go.
So let's start. Hey, everybody.
I can't wait for a geared in Andrew.
Should we do topics?
I got them ready.
Okay.
I've been ready for whenever you geared up.
Okay, I'm geared. I'm geared, baby.
So I believe we did this last time we had you on, but we have listeners write in topics, and we give advice. We're not at all pretending to be professional, but here's some listener topics. This is from JBT. She's in a long-distance relationship and emotionally invested, worrying if I say something upsetting, I'll push him away. We trust each other. I'm understanding, but still myself. You can call me Belle.
Okay, Belle.
I don't know what the Belle reference is.
Well, that's her name.
No, it's... Oh, I got you. Oh, it is. I got you.
Yeah, because JBT is her handle.
I got you. It felt like it was part of the topic because there was no separation.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I understand. Okay, Belle.
Okay. Well, let me ask you guys: have either of you been in a long-distance relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Anthony, let's hear yours, because maybe we'll get some advice out of these stories.
So wait, what was the? Yeah, I have been in a long.
She's nervous about being in one.
She's nervous about being in one.
Worried about pushing him away because she's I'm emotionally invested, but worrying if I say something upsetting, I'll push him away. We trust each other. I'm understanding, but still myself. So I guess it's just a little insecurity of being in a long distance relationship.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think with that, it's just like talking a lot. You know,
I think so.
That's really the thing. Because, you know, the one that I was in, I mean, your insecurity just gets the best of you because your mind just pictures them in space doing the worst thing possible.
Yeah, in space, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Fucking some astronaut
on Venus.
Yeah, you know.
At least the food's bad up
Wait,
there.
did you think him?
Yeah. You know, you see her finking everybody on that goddamn satellite station.
She's got multiple corks.
Yeah, they're in midair. They're just doing their flips, you know,
just finking all over the place,
finking everywhere.
Yeah. And the corks are freeze dried. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's it. It's just like talking as much as possible seems to be the thing you want to do.
I agree. I also think living your life and no detail is too mundane when you talk on the phone later. Be like, oh, I did this today. You know, live your life so you can tell each other about your day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Write down everything.
Yeah.
Sounds weird, but I would actually say that. Write down everything.
Yeah.
And have. I mean, it's just because we're comedians. I find this to be like a fun exercise. But I would write down everything and then be like, here's like what I thought was an interesting part of this.
Yeah.
So when you talk on the phone, it is like a livelier conversation rather than just kind of this like rundown of your day, but it's actually like engaging.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rule, not the rule, but it's one of the exercises I use it's similar. Is anytime your emotions change throughout the day, that's probably something interesting.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a really good, actually.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, I think your mood changes X amount of times a day, so that's a lot of things to cover on a phone call.
So your bit today is going to be when somebody accuses you of farting?
Yeah. I'll be like, Caitlin's like, how's your day? And I'm like, well, sit down and plug your nose. And open your ears.
Open the windows. Sorry.
Oh, man.
The last, I was only in one long distance relationship, and it was... from when you go from high school to college, you always kind of have like a straggler girlfriend. I'm not saying everybody does, but I did. And toward the end, I'm like, I don't even like her, but she's like, hey, let's keep doing this. I'm like, oh, I don't want to, but okay. I don't know. I have the easiest out right now, but
so
I'm not going to
doing a lot of blankets.
Yeah, a lot of blankets.
Literally had the easiest out, but I didn't take it.
Sure.
But it was mid 2000s where I didn't even have a cell phone. I didn't have a job. So no cell phone.
Man, she got herself a winner.
Yeah, wow. I know, right?
She was like, and this guy's horrible vision. He needs to go to an optometrist.
This guy needs Visine at all times.
His eyeballs are in such pain. Oh, my God. He's so allergic to everything. Especially when I'm around. Pollen count cooks up.
So as soon as I got to college, I'm like, whoa, girl. I forgot about her for like a couple weeks or whatever. Or, send an email once in a while.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 weeks into college, I got one email from her, and it says, I've met somebody else. And I go, no! I got so mad.
Wow.
You had to pretend.
Even though I was looking for another one, too. Yeah.
I
had to pretend. I think, yeah.
You were like, you thinking batch.
Did you have somebody else?
I had nobody.
Okay. But you were just happy to have that freedom to be with somebody.
Oh, yeah. It felt great. I mean, the freedom of college is like exhilarating. I don't know.
Sure.
In general.
Yeah. You live at home and then you go to some small room with strangers,
You really make it sound so appealing.
Yeah.
It really isn't that exciting.
It sounded just like moving to New York.
That's the thing. Oh, man. It's just the freedom is exhilarating. You go to a small room.
Yeah. Your space gets smaller and people get in it.
More people.
Are you sure you weren't kidnapped?
Yeah.
You're in a shipping container on a boat.
Man, it's great. You get one meal a day.
Yeah. You don't have to wear robes.
Awesome.
And,
They hold the phone to your ear and you talk to your family for a second.
Yeah. We only have one class. It's about the alien. We have to kill ourselves.
Yeah. Every time we change rooms, they put a bag over our head.
Yeah, man. What fun. Somebody took you to an escape room.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Everyone I talk to has a voice modulator. It's
Have you guys ever thought about that for your Patreon tier? Is the two of you go to an escape room?
Oh my God.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think
maybe,
anything. I think for the two of you that can induce more panic would be a really fun Patreon.
We should
series.
film us in an escape room.
Yeah. Well, I'll make some calls. I don't know if they have the camera in there.
You get an escape room guy?
No, well, maybe.
I think they're a business. You could just show up and say we want to go in.
We would just hire one person to come in there with us and not help and film it.
Well, they might not want their secrets out there.
It brings up a fine point.
The key behind the clock or whatever it's going on in that thing.
Yeah, I think maybe you go like, this is exposure for your business, and maybe that works.
True. Yeah, it could be a commercial. There is one by Ditmars that I always walk by, and I'm like, who's going in here?
Yeah.
Who's going to Ditmars for escape room?
There you go.
Yeah, I 100% agree. The idea of an escape room in New York City is like, the whole thing is that. This is we live in one giant escape room.
It's like being stuck in the subway.
With no clues.
No clues at all.
You walk in and you're like, this is just my apartment.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that would be, I would love to listen to that.
Okay. Well, maybe you can come. Maybe you can come.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, we could do it multiple times with different people, different escape rooms, different guests.
Yeah. You could do anything that really, like, you two hooked up to, like, a polygraph.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Anything that would heighten. Yeah, roller coaster.
Oh, my God.
Anything that would heighten your guys' anxiety
sounds like
would
we
be great.
Do that.
All right. Well, maybe this could be one of those YouTube things you were talking about.
Yeah, little
these
web series.
Kooky YouTube to get the views and stuff.
Yeah. You mean a short?
Yeah, I know. Say the word, Steven. He's going to get all riled up.
No.
Oh, man.
Well,
that would be fun. We should do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys out in the wild being yourselves and would really be fun.
Yeah,
I love that idea.
Yeah, we did. We went to the movies together for the first time in 2 years, and that was the whole episode. Was us talking about how nervous the movies were and all the crazy stuff.
Right, and that's just a movie.
That's just a movie. Yeah.
Imagine a place that you're supposed to be somewhat
paintballing.
Paintballing. Oh my
god.
Go
paintballing. Go to a haunted house.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be doing that.
The last time I went paintballing, I was there for literally 2 minutes and ball right in the goggles where I couldn't see. And you can't take off your helmet.
Yeah, and you're blinking.
And I'm blinking.
Oh man, that's a lot of blinking. No one's seeing those blinks.
So I had to walk, kind of walk back.
Was it red paint? Because that'd be worse. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. I remember distinctly, I go to the thing with paint all over my face and they go, ha 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 ha. They're just laughing. I'm like, has this never happened to anybody? Is this hilarious? No one else got shot in the goggles?
Usually people that come here are good.
Where did you go paintballing?
This place in Virginia that I think is just some redneck's backyard.
Oh,
literally
sure,
like tables on the side and
Yeah.
hay and stuff. It was horrible. I remember it was so hot too.
Who did you go with? Were you just on the road doing comedy?
No, this was in high school.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a big crew and for some reason of paintball kids.
I remember that. We did airsoft.
There's like a clique of paintball.
So you guys all bust down to Virginia, or your parents drove
We
you?
lived in Virginia.
That's where I grew up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there was like these kids that were kind of cool. They had like frosted tips,
Yeah.
They all went
Yeah,
paintballing, would talk about the guns, and I'm like, I'll try this out.
So you.
It immediately backfired. I look way less cool.
I loved it, but I wore like extra sweats. I had so much padding on. I had like 5 pairs of underwear and 18 socks on my arms, and I would be padded up.
And one of the cool kids who paintballed, I looked him up. I was like, I haven't heard of this guy in a while. I looked him up. He's still doing it. He just does it for fun.
Is he pro?
No, he's just sad. Sad old guy.
Fun.
Honestly, you go, just think I didn't move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. Like paintballing.
Get real guns.
Yeah.
Or real brushes. Either way, it's bad.
Brushes.
Either he becomes a painter or like a shooter. It's never good.
Each is a
Each
catastrophic
his own.
event.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of lives are damaged. You see him in an art gallery, just spraying the canvas.
That'd be a funny spoof of The Irishman. I heard you paint houses. Yeah.
That's really funny.
He shows up to a hit. He's got paint buckets and stuff.
They're all the houses are polka dotted.
Oh my God! All right, we gotta. It's been amazingly 50 minutes. We gotta downgrade here, or
well, I don't know.
Downshift. Sorry.
Yeah. You mean go from Comfort Plus to Coach?
Let's bring in a worse guest.
Yeah. And let's get worse microphones.
We've got to downgrade.
So Micah is anxious for her upcoming move across the country.
Okay. Cool. And
it does not say from where to where.
Okay, what's her handle?
Miss Micah.
Yeah.
And I know that she's in, I think, the Carolinas or Atlanta area. So across the country, maybe to California or maybe it's north. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Did you are from Jersey, so you
yes.
Have you done a long move?
I mean, in my early 20s, I lived in.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I lived in Hawaii. I lived in Paris.
I forgot about
this.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty familiar with like going to places like kind of sight unseen.
Yeah.
Hawaii definitely because I knew nobody there when I went there. But there is. I mean, it's exhilarating. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like I would just whatever those nerves are. I mean, do your best to turn them into excitement.
Yeah.
Because it is like it's so unique as you're on such high alert.
Right.
Because you're in a new place, so your senses are like your nervous system is like we've never been here before.
Right.
Yeah,
so everything is new. So your mind is firing in a way that like it doesn't usually.
Right.
And you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just such a twofold thing that you're gonna have an experience you've never had before.
Yeah.
And like that part is so exciting because as life goes on, you get less and less of those moments. So it's like, really enjoy this.
Yes,
it's so exciting.
100%. And Andrew feels that every time he's in the hallway.
Sure.
Every day it's a big move.
That's the thing. If you just tick the dial from anxiety to exhilarating, you're living like a toddler.
Yeah,
like the world is just incredible.
Going to
for
Hawaii without knowing.
Oh my God, that's what I mean. That's your top tier Patreon.
Yeah.
You send Andrew on a trip by himself.
Oh my
somewhere
God.
he's never
Just
been
a one-way
before.
ticket.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, it would be fun. Not really, no. But my big move was moving here, and I was so bad. It was so horrible. It was so depressing.
Well,
It's so
I think
funny.
it can be really fun if you immediately get out there and start doing stuff.
Yeah.
Start seeing things and not just trapping yourself in the apartment you just got in a place you don't know anybody.
Yeah.
So I think, Micah, start immediately looking up things that you like to do and in the place that you are going.
Yeah.
And plan out a week or something of enjoying and learning the place.
And definitely, splurge for some good furniture because, my first apartment here was I was sleeping on the floor and, really hurts your mental health. Well, you don't have a bed frame.
It's
true.
true.
Of course.
Yeah. No, because you're right though. You will be alone, and there's going to be, you're going to be depressed for some of it, for sure. So, yes, if you surround yourself, get plants, do all the things that you know what I mean. Like, at least make your home somewhat, of a place of positivity. That's the wrong word, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, like a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the only topics we have.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah. I told you this joke, but I read it in a history book. Did I tell you that one?
Yes.
Where this Jewish person flees Nazi Germany and moves to New York, but he hangs this big picture of Hitler in the house, and this friend comes over. He's like, "What? Why are you doing this?" And he goes, "It's a good cure for homesickness." So, Micah, maybe do something like that. Hang up a picture of your ex-boyfriend.
You know what's
Oh yeah,
hang a picture of your ex
or Hitler.
or Hitler.
I am 100%. I'm being ready for this bomb drop.
Yeah.
Micah's from Germany.
Oh wow! Oh my
God!
So maybe
two on the nose.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
not
with a
Hitler.
little mustache under
And
it.
it's so funny that Shanks Hitler and goes, "Well, that is my ex-boyfriend."
Yeah. I miss home. No, I know that she lives in the U.S., but is from Germany.
Oh,
whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Crazy.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Anthony. This has been
of course.
awesome.
You guys are the best.
One more time, we're going to plug the special comes out May 26th. It's called Brain Noise. It is free on YouTube. Go subscribe to Anthony's YouTube right now And then check out the premiere on the 26th.
And we have listeners in the UK, so hopefully they can come up. I don't know how hard it is to get to Edinburgh, but maybe they can come up and hang out.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll be there all August for my solo show. So, yeah, please. And then follow me on Instagram and TikTok for updates for all that stuff. It's just at comedian Anthony DeVito.
Okay,
That's right.
And we're going to link them all in the thing. And I'll look at your shorts later. But check us out, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.